Hey, it's your friendly neighborhood Queen of Fandom Trash here, and welcome to a new episode of Coffee and Anime. So last year I tried to attempt to make a series called Coffee and Anime, where basically each week I would watch an episode of an anime and I would give you my thoughts on it, but honestly I kind of got burned out from it, so I obviously stopped doing it. But I really like the idea of this kind of concept where I just talk to you guys about anime while I drink a nice cup of coffee. So, I kind of decided to rebrand the series, if you will. So instead of just watching one episode of an anime and discussing what happened in the episode, this series will basically be my thoughts on an anime I've watched, just like the whole series, or just like the whole series as a whole, or maybe an anime's topic, sub versus dub, or what the anime community is like, blah blah blah. So I thought, why not? Because it could be fun and see what you guys think. So the first episode of today is we're going to talk about Demon Slayer. Yes. So I think it was December I got into Demon Slayer, and my god, it's one of those animes that I wish I got into when it was airing, because oh my gosh, this anime is so good. My freaking god, I love it to death. But yeah, it is one of those animes that definitely, I have a top 5 anime, right? And it definitely took a spot off of one of my favorite animes because of how good it is. And yes, so basically I will go into spoilers for the anime, so if you have not fully caught up, then I would highly recommend go watch more of the series, then come back and we can have a discussion in the comments. I also may talk a little bit about manga stuff, but I'm not going to spoil stuff, if you get what I mean, because I'm not that far into the manga yet. So yeah, so let's get into this episode of Coffee and Anime. So Demon Slayer as a whole is a great series. The animation is goddamn beautiful. My freaking god, I can kind of see now why back when it was 2019 it was voted best animation of the decade. I do get that there were other animes that do have beautiful stuff in there, but honestly I can see why people voted for it, because my god. Also, that episode where Tanjiro is basically in that spinning room thing every time the drum hits, my god, was stellar camera work, again stellar animation. And obviously, again, I know this anime also deals with some CG, and I know CG animation sometimes can go really horribly wrong, but Demon Slayer knows how to use it, and it is great. Sometimes I even forget that there's CG elements a part of the show because of how good it is, and my god, yes. OCS, one of the other things that I absolutely love about this show is, I don't know why this is a thing, so me, an only child, I will say, am a sucker for sibling-type stories. I don't know why, because again, I'm an only child. I don't understand the concept of a sibling bond, but if an anime, TV show, video game, etc., if it's got a sibling kind of bond going on, I'm all freaking for it. And Tanjiro and Nezuko's sibling bond is so good. Oh my god, their sibling bond is adorable, and I freaking love it. And I know there's people out there that ship it. Ew, no, gross. But oh my god, it's just, again, it's one of the elements that I absolutely love about this show is the sibling relationship in it, because just of how strong of a family that they are. And yet it's just, again, chef's kiss to the author of Demon Slayer and of the animators and everything. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. And I don't know if you can tell by my hoodie who my favorite character is. I mean, can you tell who my favorite character is? I don't make it obvious, do I? I mean, of course, it's freaking Enosuke, obviously. And obviously, of course, it's Nezuko. I freaking love Nezuko. Oh my god, she is freaking adorable. I understand why people are freaking obsessed with her, because I remember seeing so many freaking gifs and memes of this girl before I got into Demon Slayer, and I get it. She's definitely one of my favorite characters. I did have a bit of a toss-up when I first watched this, because I did obviously like Tanjiro as a character, because Tanjiro is normally a lot of the type of characters I usually go for, and obviously Nezuko again is another type of character I usually go for when it comes to my favorites. And for a while it was a bit of a toss-up. I was like, Tanjiro or Nezuko? Tanjiro or Nezuko? But then this episode happened, where this GIF was born, where we see angry Nezuko, and that is, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, is where I basically was like, yep, Nezuko is my favorite, because she is just a mood, and I freaking love her. I even now cosplay her now, as you can see here, and I've got so many other ideas for Demon Slayer cosplays for her, so yeah, it is just, yeah. So yeah, I could probably gush about Nezuko for this whole video, but I'm not gonna do that because my friends already have enough of that already. But I'll at least give you my thoughts about certain other characters as well. Like, let's see. As I stated, Tanjiro is a great character as well, because again, he usually is the type of character I usually go for. You know, the main character. He's sweet, he's kind, he has, you know, all of that. But again, I think maybe he'd be my second favorite character if it came to that. And then there is Sinitsu. Now, when I first started watching this anime, I had a friend of mine who absolutely loves this character and always kept talking about them, about obviously Sinitsu, and I was like, okay. And when obviously the episode where we do kind of get a little clip of him from the earlier episodes, but we don't properly get to see what he's like until, like, obviously Tanjiro properly gets to meet him. And when I first watched the episode, I was like, why does my friend like this character? He's kind of annoying. My god, I want to hit him over the head with something. But, and then, of course, you find out that this boy is very useful when he's knocked out. Because again, I was just like, he was saying that, oh, he's really bad at it, he doesn't understand how he survived for this long, and I was just sitting there going, yeah, I'm wondering how the feck you survived all of that. And then we find out that secretly when he's knocked out, he's a freaking badass, and my god, it is amazing. And yeah, I do understand why people like Sinitsu. At the moment, I still like Sinitsu as a character, but he's not in my top 5 favorite characters, but I get it, if you know what I mean. Okay, but the next character I want to talk about is Enosuke. Enosuke, my god, Enosuke. Like, again, I think at first I wasn't big on Enosuke because he was quite angry and stuff, but he grows on you. The dude grows on you. And I love the fact, like, when he takes off the boar mask, he actually is quite a good-looking guy underneath, and I find that funny. But his attitude does not give you that vibe, and I love doing the whole unexpected kind of deal. And honestly, when after the whole battle on the Spider Mountain, like, obviously, and they were in the Butterfly Mansion, like, I felt so, like, bad for Enosuke, just because, like, he seemed really down and just not himself, and yeah, I kind of wanted to hug him, if that makes sense. But again, Enosuke is a great character. We obviously do learn a bit something, like his mom maybe had to give him up from what I've seen. Again, I've read the manga, but I've not gotten an answer from that yet, but from the clips we've seen from the anime, yeah. But again, it is just amazing, and again, I love Enosuke as well. I love, because there is a little detail in the manga, which is not really a spoiler, where basically the reason why Enosuke doesn't have a crow is because when his crow tried to come near him, Enosuke wanted to eat him. So fair enough. But yeah, and can I just say, like, for a quick thing, is Sinitsu's little bird sparrow thing is adorable, and I love it. Like, I am wondering, like, why his one is different out of everyone's. Like, why does he get a sparrow and not a crow? Like, I'm not sure, because obviously the crows can talk, but the sparrow can't. But for some reason, Tanjiro can understand bird talk, which I find hilarious. So yeah, so we kind of understand where this bird's coming from, but yeah. So I don't know if they explain later in the manga why Sinitsu gets a sparrow, but again, people who have read the manga, no spoilers. Like, I'm still trying to collect all the books, but they're so hard. See, the frick right now. Okay, little rant here, little rant. So I've been trying to get all the volumes and stuff because I know the Demon Slayer manga has finished now. So I was like, oh, if it's finished, that means I can read it and obviously find out what happens next. But trying to get these volumes, oh my god, has been a nightmare because they seem to have sold out everywhere you go. Like, doesn't matter if you're going on Amazon, Waterstones, like any place that sells books or mangas, like it's running out. And honestly, like, I don't know if it's just because Demon Slayer is just so popular or something, because I don't have any problems with the other mangas, because at first I thought, oh, is it because of obviously how the world situation is right now and all that, but like I've tried to get other mangas as well, but I can easily get those if I want to, so I'm like, what the frick is going on? But yeah, so sorry, little rant there, but yeah. Anyways, going on to other characters. Okay, so we got, okay, I'm trying to see if I can pronounce this guy's name. I think it's Ginzu? This guy right here. He's a very interesting character. I did notice something that I think I have an idea of what his backstory is going to be, just mainly on some clues that they've given the anime. Again, I'm not going to say anything just in case. And again, I'm not that far in the manga yet, so I don't know. But yeah, and it's just like he does seem like to be a very interesting, and I cannot wait to see what his backstory is. Like, I can kind of gather what it might be, but again, I just want to learn more about these characters as well. So, because obviously he doesn't really, like, he's in the first episode, and then we don't really see him for, I think, maybe episode 19 or 20, I think he appears again. So, yeah. Or, well, at least, no. That's when Tanjiro sees him again. I think it's just about when they're about to go on the Spider Mountain. So quite far in. So yeah, so hopefully in the next season we might get to know a bit more about him. Like, so far in the manga he's not showed up again. So it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, he's definitely a character that I am very much interested to learn more about. Okay, and then there's Shinobu. My god, Shinobu. Another friend of mine told me that this was their favorite character, and I will say this friend of mine always, like, she is the sweetest girl you will ever meet. Like, she's sweet, she's kind, everything like that, but the characters that she likes makes us question her quite a bit, and I think her boyfriend also questions his life's choices sometimes, but obviously with how Shinobu is, she's a very interesting character. Like, she's also, like, definitely a character you do not want to mess with, especially since obviously she herself doesn't have enough strength to obviously cut off a demon's head, but she obviously has those poisons to basically make it so it's easier for her to kill a demon. And my god, she is an interesting character to say the least. And again, I can't wait to learn a bit more about her. Of course, we do learn a bit about her backstory in the anime, obviously with the whole thing with her sister in that. So yeah, that was really sad and stuff. Let's see, who else? Well, obviously we have the other, yeah, I can never pronounce what they are, but you know, the other, like, the really high class of Demon Slayers. I think it's like Higurashi or Rashi or something like that. But you know, these people, and so far they all seem quite interesting. I learned a little more about this guy here in the manga, and oh boy. Anyways, and just like, again, I want to learn more about them, especially Mitsuri, I think that's pronounce her name, this girl, the love one. She seems quite interesting too. I know one of my friends quite likes her character. So yeah. And of course, all the other ones I want to learn obviously a lot more about. I learned more about this guy a little bit in the manga, like this guy, and yeah, so it is definitely going to be fun. The Master of Masters of obviously the Demon Slayer Corps, he seems interesting. I'm not sure what to make of him yet. Like, one of my friends say that they're kind of creeped out by him, so I don't know. I think, like, definitely something happened to him that obviously made it the way he looks now. And yeah, and also his children are interesting too. Like, yeah, his children are quite creepy to say the least. Yeah, just throughout all of it, like, all the characters, to be honest, I don't think there's really a character that I don't like. I mean, there obviously is the character that you're supposed to not like, which obviously is always great writing. Like, if there is a character that you're not supposed to like and the author or the writers can make it happen, then yeah. So obviously, Michael Jackson over here. Yeah, I don't like this dude, and I can't pronounce his actual name, so he's just gonna be Michael Jackson. Yeah, he seems quite interesting and all that, and I'm getting some theories about this character, especially with his ties, I guess, to Tanjiro and or Tanjiro's family. Again, I'm not gonna say too much because I don't want to spoil, but I do have some. The thing is, though, I would love to do some theories videos on Demon Slayer, but the problem is the manga's already finished. So someone in the comments can tell me, "Oh, Katie, you're completely wrong," or "Actually, Katie, you're actually pretty right about this." So yeah, I only just maybe discuss the theories with my friends who have read the manga, and they just sit there going, interesting. Yeah, and also what I love is basically me and a group of friends, we kind of have this Zoom cosplay chat that we do, and well, we don't really dress in cosplay much now, but we go on Zoom and we just talk about things, and pretty much right now, most of the chat is Demon Slayer stuff. Like, even the people who are not into Demon Slayer, they know some stuff about it now because of us, and our Facebook chat is, dear God, filled with Demon Slayer gifs. Yikes. We created a monster. No, but yeah, so, and I'm like, hopefully once obviously all this lockdown stuff is all gone, me and a few friends have actually decided to do a Demon Slayer cosplay group, so hopefully when all this lockdown-ish is over, we can either do a meetup and do some really cool photo shoots, or if we can actually go to a con, we can actually enter into the, obviously, cosplay masquerade. That'd be really cool too. But yeah, so, yeah, and again, as I stated, I freaking, like, this anime, my God, I freaking love it. So pretty much when it comes to this, like, much as I can say in the manga, I have definitely passed the arc for what the movie's going to be based on. So I know obviously what's going to happen in the movie, and I just know when I watch that movie, I am going to be in tears because of a certain thing that happens, and I'm just going to be sitting here, either if I can go to a cinema and watch it, or I'll somehow try and watch it with friends over some kind of program or something, and we'll all just cry because, oh my God. I think I'm way past that, and I think I'm nearly past this next arc after that, where we, I'll just say we deal with this guy for the arc. And yeah, I'm still waiting on my volume 10 manga to arrive, which I've ordered, so hopefully we'll see what happens with that one. And yeah, so it is, again, a great anime, and again, I love it, and it's just, my God. And I've gotten kind of, like, my friends will tell you that I've kind of gotten a little obsession, as you can see with my Nezuko stuff, but I also bought a lot of other Demon Slayer stuff. For my birthday, a lot of people got me mainly my friends got me Demon Slayer stuff, and yeah, so, and I have other Demon Slayer stuff that I have ordered, so expect a haul at some point. Probably my birthday haul is gonna be filled with freaking Demon Slayer stuff, because yes, but yeah, and it's, yeah, like, I do have these moments where I do kind of get obsessed with stuff. And also, I don't know, I have a Twitch, right? So right now most of my theme where I'm going where is using Nezuko as a kind of mascot at this point, because again, as I've stated, I freaking love Nezuko. She's my favorite. But again, my Twitch, links down below if you want to check. I stream every Wednesday, Fridays, and sometimes and maybe the occasional Saturday or Sunday. So yeah, check it out if you want to. But honestly, normally they say that when people hype up a show, like it could be underwhelming when you actually watch it, because I think that's what I was afraid of and why it took me so long to actually watch the anime. But then I just freaking love this anime. It's definitely, I can definitely understand the hype behind it. And if you are watching this and have not watched it, well, I kind of spoiled the things for you, but go watch it anyways, because it's a great anime, and I again would highly recommend it. And yeah, honestly, I probably would give it, if I give it a rating, I think, because I have an anime list, so I give it a 9 out of 10. I would say obviously it's a masterpiece, but it's definitely a 9. Definitely a 9 out of 10 for me, because yes, it is just great anime, highly recommend it. And yeah, and I wouldn't mind having more discussions about Demon Slayer, so if you guys have anything to say, again, try not make it too, no manga spoilers, please. Just at least, go into anime stuff, that's fine. And you, and stuff like that, but yeah. Also, I'm so looking forward to the movie whenever we can watch it. It says apparently we are getting it this year, obviously. It says on the trailer early 2021, but somewhere said that we were gonna get it this month. Other places are saying March, but again, I'm not too sure. I doubt we're gonna see it in cinema, as much as I would love to see this movie in cinema, because it looks like one of those movies that would be great to watch on this huge screen, just because, again, as I stated before, Demon Slayer has amazing animation, and it's just, I think just seeing it on the big screen, especially if it has a big budget for the movie, would skyrocket. And I love the fact that it even beat out Spirited Away in the anime, or at least the top rated films in Japan, and it knocked out One Piece in manga sales. Yikes. So I mean, this is not a thing to mess with, because yeah. And I'm actually shocked that there's not a lot more stuff that you can buy, because I go on Etsy to try and find some other Demon Slayer merch, but there's not a lot, and I'm actually genuinely surprised, because again, it's hard to try and get the freaking manga, and it's discussed all over the place. Everybody is hyped for the movie. Japan is going crazy over it, so I am surprised at Etsy shoppers that they're not jumping upon that, because yeah, if you're an Etsy seller or anything and you sell Demon Slayer merch and stuff, tag your shop down below in the comments, because I would love to go visit it and buy all the stuff, because yes, I mean, I know I have a lot of Demon Slayer stuff, but I need more, okay? But yeah, but that is mainly my thoughts that I wanted to go on about Demon Slayer, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments if there's maybe an anime you want me to check out and discuss, or if there's a topic of anime that you want me to discuss, or anything like that. Let me know. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe, and long live the Queen of Fandom Trash. See ya!